Wherever you are calling from, it's good to see you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for taking the time out to be here with us today to talk about this subject that is so close to us. So earlier I was saying I was hearing people complaining about stress, and working under pressure, you know, um, and all sorts of yes, some challenges that we're all going through. Year end, call it audit, yes. Oh gosh, well, my advice is yes, this is for long haul. Yes. If this is what you want to do, you decided you're going to do this, and um, we're going to love doing this stuff, yes, and we're going to make it, you know, what we want it to be, yes, and that's what it is. Yeah. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, there's a lot of challenges. Yes, there is, you name it. Yeah, the people that we deal with, yes, either be your colleagues, you know, and for me this week, I'm telling you, or the past 2 weeks, my colleagues, I'm telling you, they've been putting me under so much stress. My colleagues, yes, and I'm complaining formally, yes, so much stress, unbelievable, yeah. But what do I do? Yes. What do I do? I need to be able to work with them. Yes. I need to be able to show understanding. I need to be able to be patient. Yes. And so all of those attributes are coming out, and it's good, to be, in that position. Yeah. So we are learning to be vulnerable. Yes. Because when you get so stressed, yeah, your colleague, put you under so much pressure, and you see that colleague, you don't even want to have a word, serve that guy coffee, or tea, because you put you under pressure. But then you go back and say, no, sorry, it's just work, isn't it? It's just maybe, yeah, he's going through something else. Yes. So let me understand what is happening here. But the job's got to be done in a professional way. Yeah. So this gathering, that we have here on Thursdays, basically is to remind us, is to remind us, about those fundamental things. Yes. Um, as we all know, Thursdays are for our Moracle Accountancy Formula to come and remind us, including myself, you know, um, to make sure, that we understand, why, we wake up every morning to come to Moracle and be part of Moracle. Yes. And you hear me saying this all the time. It's about Moracle, how we serve our clients. Yes. It's how, we serve our clients. It's very important that you understand. So for guys who are working with me, you hear me talking about this every day. Yes. Um, and I say this again, the reason why I keep saying this is because that's how it is. Yes. If you buy into this, yes, we do this every day, it becomes our new habit. Yes. Where we serve our clients. We want to serve our clients in a certain way. Yes. And those clients, they deserve to be served that way. Seriously, guys. Yeah. Because remember, these guys are paying us, to provide the service. And we believe here at Moracle, when our clients pay us, yeah, we need to serve them. Yes. And when we pay, our suppliers, yes, like the QuickBooks, all the software providers, when we pay them, yes, they need to serve us. Yeah, we have to understand that principle, guys. Let's not mix it up. Yeah. So we as Moracle, when our clients are paying us, we need to serve them. Yeah. And serve them without reservation, guys. Yeah. And then when we pay our suppliers, yes, then we want to make sure they serve us as well. Yeah. So Moracle Accountancy Formulas, we know, it's a combination of the accounting training, plus the mindset training, plus the artificial intelligence that we all know that this day and age, you cannot but you want to be a part of this new age, of doing things digitally. Yes. And I keep reminding people, even sometimes, I make sure my phone, is off now, or switch, into whatever it is, because if I left here on, and I'm talking over it, and then a phone call is just made automatically. Yes. So artificial intelligence is all around us. Yeah, the way we conduct ourselves, the way we do things now, we cannot, yes, but bring artificial intelligence, in the forefront. Yeah, so there you go. The Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yes, let me remind us again. Yeah, for all of us, including myself, what the Moracle Accountancy Formula looks like. Yes, okay. So this is it. Yeah, please, guys, if you don't have a copy, yes, go find the copy. I'm saying. Yeah, and if you have that copy, put it somewhere, that you can see it all the time. Yes. Because if you're working, yes, you need to be able to now say, well, hold on, if I'm dealing with this client, where am I? Yeah, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Which one? Yeah. And it helps, to cement this. Yeah. And I'm strongly advising that, guys. Please, please have that somewhere. Yes, particularly for guys who are working with the clients. Because think about it, guys. When I go out there, I'm talking to clients. Yes, this is how I talk to the clients about how we do things in Moracle. Yes, number one. So clients are expecting this. Yes. When the ACCA, a professional body, the monitoring body, for Moracle, because remember, we're an accounting firm and audit firm. When they come to monitor us or review, what we do at Moracle, yes, when they say Mola, how are things here? How do you do things at Moracle? This the Moracle Accountancy Formula is what I pull out and talk to them about it. And then they say, oh, okay, it looks okay. Now they're expecting to see all of this, what I'm telling them here, translated into the files that they are going to be checking, or the systems that we have in Moracle. So that's one of the other reasons why we're having these meetings every Thursday, guys. So everybody that's working with our staff, consultants, is so important. Even some of our clients, we're inviting them to come into our meetings, so they can see that this is where we are coming from. Yeah. So please, guys, I'm appealing again. Yes. Just master this. Yeah. Just take this. Just take it on. Yeah. Understand this, because if you do, I'm telling you, there's so much benefits, wrapped around this. Yeah. Okay. But the 6 stages there, as we know, management information systems, number 1. Number 2, management accounts. Yeah. Value added. Number 3, statutory accounts and scheduling. Number 4, taxation. Number 5, reporting. And number 6, filing with the authorities. Those are the 6 areas. Yeah, and again, this is for me how things are done at Moracle. Yes. For my experience, I've done so many accounts, so many companies I've worked for. Yes. But also clients that I've dealt with, in my 30 years of experience. Everybody does it slightly different. Yes. Okay. So this one here, I'm saying, I've put this not for me, yes, to make life much easier. Yes, in the way, you put some order. This helps me to put order. I'm telling you guys. Yes. Just think about it. Stage number 1. This is where everything starts. Yes. We capture the data, we record that data, analyze that data, and reconcile that data. Okay. So the guys who work with me, they know that, well, this is the thought process. That data needs to be captured first. We need to record that data. We need to analyze that data, and then we need to reconcile. Yeah. Okay. And now you're telling me when you talk about the word, when you mention the word reconciliation or reconcile, well, you did not say reconcile. You got to tell me what are you reconciling. Yeah. Is it the bank? Is it the accounts payable? Is it the accounts receivable? The debtors, the creditors, is it the PAYE? Is it the VAT? What are you reconciling? Yeah, okay. So that reconciliation, there's a reason why you have to reconcile. Yes, okay. And when you reconcile, what are you doing? All of these things are fundamental, I'm asking some of my guys, who are now working remotely and then they're working with this digital way. You reconcile the bank, yes, okay. Yeah. Have you seen the bank statement, the physical bank statement, a PDF copy of the bank statement? It says no. Seriously. Then what are you reconciling? How are you reconciling this? Yes. Okay. Well, the bank feed is there. The bank feeds everything, is connecting is there. So it's a matter of just matching things. Oh, that's reconciliation for you, is it? Okay. Okay. So again, I'm saying, guys, yes, particularly I'm appealing to the young people who are coming in into this industry right now. Yeah, where all of this magic is happening. Yes. I cannot even wait, to begin to talk to, QuickBooks or Zero and then say, Zero, I want you to reconcile, bank number one for me, for the month of April. I just want to speak to Zero, and then it will go on and do, the reconciliation for me. I cannot wait for that. But that is coming. Are you with me? Yes. But right now, I'm saying to you guys, please, guys, when we are saying reconciliation, it means that you are reconciling two things. Yes. So if it's a bank, you reconcile in the bank, the posting that you have done, yes, to an external document, for example, the bank statement. Yes. So you have to see a bank statement. Yes. And then you look at the bank statement and then you check into what you have posted already, yeah, in your accounting system and you're ticking. Yes. You say, okay, this is fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, this is not okay. And when you are ticking, just ticking, looking at just the numbers, you're looking for certain characteristics for you to tick those two, the date, yeah, the description, the amount, and so on and so forth. Yes, that's what you're trying to do. Yeah. So you're reconciling, yeah, two pieces of information. And that's the process. Yeah, think about it. Yes, when you're reconciling debtors, you're reconciling creditors, you're reconciling VAT, all of these things, you are actually, checking one information against the other one. Yeah. And then once you've done that, you now say, well, okay, yes, this gives me peace of mind, and then the integrity of that data that is within the system, you can put a tick to it and say, oh, that's good. Yeah. It's so important to understand this. Yeah. Okay. But in stage number one, yeah, management information system, yeah, it's not what people talk about. Well, it's a bookkeeping. We're saying at Moracle, it's not bookkeeping. We're saying it's more than that. Yeah, because if you look at the things that are packed in here, I mean, you come to our training program, you come and work with us. I'm telling you, you can see, how we're unpacking things. Yes. There's so much to do there. There's so much to unpack. Yes, the payroll, the VAT, the gifted. Yeah, to be able to prepare a budget, or the budget is given to you and that budget is now, you record the figures within your accounting system. Yes. Particularly if, say, for example, if you would deal with charities, have got income coming in, you have to know the name of the funder. You need to know whether it's restricted or unrestricted. Yes, they have the different categories, of their projects. Some projects are linked to programs. Yes, all of these things, So tell me, if you are preparing the budget, all of these things need to be in place so that when you record it in the accounting system, the chart of account that you're going to produce, yeah, is such that, that information is going to be captured, okay. Yeah. So tell me, how can you say anybody can do, bookkeeping or posting for you if you don't have a background information of this organization that you're working for? Yes, or you're dealing with? How on earth are you going to be able to deal with this? Yeah. So if you don't, postings are going to be all over the place, guys. Trust me. We've seen that. Yeah. So it's so important, guys, that we spend so much time understanding, yes, this particular area. Yeah, stage number one. Yeah. Management information system. Why management information systems? Because different systems are all coming together. Yes. Yeah. So different systems. Yeah. Sales ledger system, purchase ledger system, the payroll system, the bank and cash system, the VAT system, all of these different systems, they're all coming together. Yeah, you got, for example, yeah, your sales. Yeah, you got your CRM system, which deals with your clients or the customers' information. This is where the information to raise a sales invoice is coming from. Yeah, that information or that system need to be connected to the accounting system. Yes, okay, very important, guys. Yeah, the suppliers. Yeah, when you receive, an invoice from a supplier, yeah, that system needs to be there, to be able to extract that information from that supplier invoice, yeah, and connect into the accounting system. Those two systems need to be talking. The payroll system, whatever system that you're using to run the payroll, yeah, need to be connected to the accounting system so that, both of them are talking. Are you with me? Yes. The bank, you need to make sure the banks that you got, those banks are connected, into the accounting system. So think about it, all this connectivity, yes, and integration, yeah, has to happen within stage number one. So the question here is, I'm saying to you guys, each and every one of us, do we know what to do? Do we believe in this? Because now I'm asking guys here, because it's a belief as well. Yeah, do we believe in this? Yes, that this is the right way to do it. This is the truth. Yes, do we believe in it? Yeah, if we believe in it, then we need to go and find out how to do it. Yeah, if we don't know how to do it. Yeah, but this is what we're expecting, to see now, guys. Yeah, for every finance function, wherever you are now, wherever you go, yes, you want to see this connectivity and integration happening. Yes, it makes life much easier, seriously, guys. Yeah, and that's what stage number one is talking about here. Yeah, okay, we're not going to, as I say, this sessions is not about me standing here and tell you how to connect the bank to there or to connect, the payroll to the accounting system. No, sorry, it's not for this. Yeah, this is not the purpose. Yeah, this is just to remind you guys, that yes, this is how, things need to be done. Yeah, there are separate sessions. If you want that, come into our training in sessions. Yes, then there are dedicated guys, so super users now, but also we got lots of videos. We are where you can train yourself. You can watch those videos over and over and over. The big, advantage now for me, yeah, is this self-taught. It's so much information out there. YouTube, even with the software providers, QuickBooks, Xero, Sage. They've got so many videos out there now. Webinars. Yeah, so you gotta take the time, to go and learn from it. Yes, but as we know, yeah, that is not sufficient. Just watching those videos and getting certification is not enough. Yeah, it's the real thing, what we call the real McCoy. When you are thrown at the deep end, when you see situations in front of you, yes, how are you going to apply, their theory, yeah, into practice? That's where it is. Yeah, so more and more and more for me, I'm saying, is to do it. We got to do, keep doing, over and over and over and over. Yeah, then it becomes second nature. So you form this new habit, of delivering, on a ongoing basis. Yeah. So that's stage number one. Once you're done with stage number one, yes, then you're now looking to move things into stage number two. Yes. And again, yes, if you work with me, you will hear me talking to you about, for example, stage number one, at the end of every month, we now need to close down. We now need to do a month-end process. Yes. What month-end process is, you're looking at things now. Every item that you have in your trial balance, yeah, that's coming from QuickBooks, Xero, Sage, every item that you got down there for the end of that month, you need to just make sure those figures, numbers that you have now done, these figures inside out. Your schedules are there, you break down. Yes. You've already passed your adjustments, accruals, prepayments, deferred income, yes, accrued income, depreciation. All of these things should have been done in stage number one. So you pull out your final trial balance for the month. Yes, banks all reconciled. You get your bank reconciliation report itself. That's the bit, Not just say I reconcile, pull out a report, yes, and save that report somewhere, because that report will be needed. By who? The people who are doing the accounts, stage number 3, or when the auditors come in, stage number 5. They want to see that bank reconciliation report that you produce every month, somebody has reviewed it, somebody signed it. So not just say, oh, well, I reconcile the bank. Well, if you reconcile the bank, somebody needs to review that report. Somebody needs to sign and approve it. So remember that. So the month-end process is so important, to have in place. But once you've done that, then the management accounts that you're going to produce, is going to be really, I'll tell you, simple. Because for us, we got the Spotlight reporting software. That software, it connects to the accounting system, either QuickBooks or Xero or Sage, as the case may be. But you've done all the work. That's what I'm saying. Here, stage 1 is where it is, my friend. You got to spend a lot of time there. And the thought process that you need to have for stage number 1, yes, I'm telling you, we need to be alert. We need to really, make sure that when we capture data, when we record the data, analyze that data, reconcile things, we do it, with everything, our eyes open. Yes, I would say, yes. You see some guys have to take extra coffee, to keep their eyes open. Well, whatever it takes, to do it. Yes, we sign up to it again. Remember, don't do it haphazardly. Don't do it, half and half. Yes, because that information, yes, that you are actually dealing with in stage number 1 is so central to all the other stages that we got here. Yes, number 2 will be done okay. The figures will be coming out. The chart of accounts will be nice. It will reflect the true position of the organization. What Spotlight reporting is just going to do now is to now put this report, all this financial information that you've done in stage
Is it me?
that they are doing, yes, it's kind of tantamount to what I'll call aiding and abetting fraud. Yes, okay. And I said, well, you might think, well, hold on, I'm scaring you, but think about it. If at this level, stage number 1, you are making, some assumptions. Yes, you're making, some judgment call. Yes, you're making, some estimation when you are posting. You know what? Seriously, you got to think about it. Yeah, you got to think about it, because it's so important that when you are doing stage number 1, you want the evidence. Yes, you want that evidence. You cannot see a payment going out to the bank account, and then you don't know the full information that you went and posted. You cannot. Oh, well, I saw that payment last year. I saw that payment last month. I saw that payment, whatever it is, and then you use that basis. That at this stage, sorry, not allowed. Yes. You are posting, you understand, a payment or an invoice, yes, when the invoice is not complete. You can see this is a document. It's not an invoice. It doesn't say invoice. Even if it said invoice, but the invoice is got, certain things missing, you're gonna stop and say, no, sorry, this is not a proper invoice. Yes. And that's what stage 1 is requiring us to, to do. We are that defense mechanism. Think about it, guys. We are that defense mechanism when we are in stage number 1, when we're posting. So we see things that we're not happy with, we're going to raise the query. But guys, don't go and post it. Yeah. Don't just post it because I just want to post. Don't just go post the transaction in the bank because I want to reconcile the bank. Sorry, guys. Yes, I'm saying to you guys, no, not acceptable. Yeah, there's a query. You see a payment going out to the bank account, yeah, to a supplier, and yeah, no invoice there. Please don't post it. Yeah, you ask the question. Are you with me? You ask the question. Well, hold on. I see this payment going through. I don't know what it is for. I don't have the supporting documentation. Please, can I have the supporting documentation for me to post it? Yeah, but don't make that judgment call. Yeah, because you might end up, doing the wrong thing. And when you do that, highly unlikely that you're going to be picked up, in number 2, yeah, and number 3, and number 4, and number 5, and number 6. And just remember, yeah, when you file this account with the authorities, yes, it's gone out to the public. Yeah, it's gone out there. People now, stakeholders, and relying on this information. Yes, because it's been produced by an accountant. Yes, who is qualified. Yes, okay. Moracle, in all our accounts, you see that you do for our clients, our name is there. Yes, and Moracle, yeah, and even when it comes to audit, yeah, really, it's not only Moracle's name there, my name is there. Yes, so it says more like Cargo, FCCA statutory auditor, and then Moracle Limited. Yes, and it says Moracle Limited is a firm of chartered, certified, and registered auditors. Okay, that's what it is. So I'm saying, guys, yeah, if you're involved in stage number 1, yes, particularly young people are coming through now, and you're coming through a program, and you're coming through this internship, you're coming through the training. Remember, stage number 1, yeah, you got to really pay attention to it. Yeah, I'm not going to stop talking about this, I'm telling you. Yes, every week, yes, I want to talk to you guys about this. Yeah, but it's so important. So stage 2 will be done easily. Yeah, because we've got software that help us to just produce these things, this information in a format. Yes, so you can go and choose the kind of format that you want. Yeah, you put that information. Okay, you're gonna put some narrative. Yeah, again, if you knew exactly, or get very good background information of your client, yeah, you'll be able to do this report. The variance, why things have happened. Why is the actual different from the budget? Yes, there must be a reason why. Maybe you are not part of it, but really, what we're saying is if we're in the finance function, we have prepared that budget, and now we are recording the actual, then we should know why things are not tying up, why these variances happen, because we prepared the budget. Yes, and we are recording the actual. Yes, think about it. Yeah. So you see sometimes people saying, well, hold on, I don't know what's happened, preparing the management account, and then just give, a variance, and then no explanation why the variance. That's not good. That's not good enough. Yeah. So spotlight reporting will help us, to deal with this and report, in a certain way. Statutory accounts. Think about this. Yeah. Stage number 3. Yes. You got to prepare accounts, that meets the statutory requirement. It's a statutory. Yes. Compare that with that account that we say management account there. Management is for internal. It says management account for internal. Yes. Okay. Statutory, yeah, by law. You got to do that. So if it's by law, then you must have, what the law says. Yes. I see a lot of time people trying to prepare accounts don't understand what the law says about accounts. Yes. The Charities Act. Yeah. The Companies Act. Yes. The SOP. Yes. These are, the guidance that we need to, to understand inside out to be able to prepare statutory accounts. Yeah. Okay. We have a software that helps us to produce it. Yeah. But you yourself, you need to know what the Companies Act says about accounts preparation, for, a particular industry. You got to, and that's what this is requiring us to do. But it is not at this point in time when you prepare the account, you're now thinking about, there is an adjustment that needs to be made. The payments have not been done. accruals have not been done, depreciation have not been done, or the supplier, what you call it now, the debtors. We don't even know whether the debtors are correct or complete, or the income is complete, or expenditure is all over the place, yeah, or misposted, misclassified. That is not the time. I'm saying, guys, yes, we are saying when you get to stage number 3, all of those things should have been done. Now you're focusing now on the statutory, presentation of these accounts. Yes, the disclosures, whether they are okay or not. Yes, this is what you're now focusing on. Yeah, the trustees report. Yeah, does it, if it is in line with the numbers, are they talking the same language? Yes, the director's report. Yes, this kind of stuff. The reserves policy. Yes, this is what you're focusing on, but not, you see, that's the time you begin to worry about, adjustments. So that's why, again, you see me talking and emphasizing on stage number 1. Stage number 1 is where all of those adjustments should have been done, guys. Are you with me? You're doing that every day, every week, every month, every year. Yes? If you keep doing that, and that discipline is maintained, I'm telling you, when it comes to doing number 3, it's now easy. I'm telling you, because we got software that helps you to produce those accounts. Yeah, in our case, we got digital. Yes, okay. You put in the trial balance there, a reconciled trial balance. You put in the codes. Yeah, those statutory accounts will come out for you. What you got to do now is just to check this account to make sure those accounts, they conform with the statutory requirement. Is it a charity? If it's a charity, is it incorporated or is unincorporated? Yeah, if it's a limited company, what kind of limited company this is. Yes, is it limited by shares or limited by guarantee? Yes, so these are the things that you're going to be able to understand. Yeah, because again, if it's an audit that you're going to be preparing, you say in the balance sheet, it has to have certain notes. If it's a non-audit, then you got to have certain sections of the Companies Act that needs to be disclosed at the bottom of the balance sheet. Well, you need to know that. You can just say, okay, well, you got a software. That software is going to produce everything for you, and then that's it. No, you need to know. Yes, and it's so important, guys, for you guys to understand this. Yeah, okay. So you can see stage 1, if it's been done, which is I call the bread and butter. Yes, the bolts and nuts. Yes, okay. The cement and the mortar, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, stage number 1. This is where the discipline, we have to have that. Whosoever is doing it, guys. Yes, if I'm doing it, I'm telling you, I need to now think, well, hold on. I'm doing stage 1. And I need to pay attention to it. Because when I come to stage number 3, yes, number 3 should be easy. Yeah. Pull out your schedules. Yes, we got a certain way to do schedules. I tell my guys, there's a job that I've just done. Yes, okay. And it's done by another accountant. Yeah, we were doing the independent examination. Okay. They sent me all the schedules, blah, 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 and I looked through the schedules, and I'm looking, at certain things, but again, sometimes, this mindset, what we're thinking from an auditing point of view is so good, I'm telling you guys. But you say, well, because I'm an auditor, that's why I'm thinking that way. I don't think so, seriously, guys. If we're an accountant, you understand, and this we're saying, yes, we are so emotionally involved in what we do, understand this inside out. I'm telling you, certain things will be, non-negotiable. You give me, a trial balance, yeah, where you got income, expenditure, debtors, creditors, bank, these things, yes, particularly the balance sheet. Yes, the balance sheet. If you give me those balance sheet figures, you've got to make sure you do some work on those balance sheet figures. Yes, fixed asset. Has it got the fixed asset register there where, you identify all those items and the depreciation and all of this kind of stuff? Have you done that? The bank. Yes, where is the bank reconciliation for all these bank accounts? Yes, you want to tell me that this bank, report is got, it's got the reconciliation there, and the bank statement is there. Yeah, debtors. How do I know these debtors, are collectible? Yeah, you must have looked at the post balance sheet, receipts from the bank. That's what tells me this is, a good debtor. Yes, but you just give me, figures, and say, well, here is your list of debtors, and you say I'm done. Sorry, that's not good enough, guys. Yeah, creditors. Yeah, I want to see the post-balance sheet payments. If you say we owe HMRC this figure, I want to see post-balance sheet. Have you paid? Yes, and when did you pay that payment? What did you make that payment to HMRC? A supplier. If we say we owe a supplier at the end of the year, go post-balance sheet after the end of the year. Have we paid that supplier? How much did we pay the supplier? Yeah, all of these things. Yes, I want to see it. So now I get this report, from this accountant. He said everything's done. And I said, okay, that's fine. And I have to spend, well, okay, my weekend, went through that stuff, because I was under pressure to do that job. Yes. And when I did my report, I had about 15 points, I raised, and when I sent it to the guy on Monday morning, he was saying to me, say, Mora, I thought I've sent it. That's what I'm sorry. Yes. Look, this is what. Tuesday, we had a meeting and I was going through it. Yes. And today, I've seen that, they've sent me, what you call it now, a link, to their drive, whereby now they've gone down and put some more information. But I'm saying, well, hold on. Well, that information, yeah, if you've done it, it should have been sent to me at the time. Because if we were doing it, yeah, we're going to send that information. And when I see that stuff, I'm telling you, I smile, yes, because that's what it is, yeah? And that's how we influence other people, yes? To do things in a certain way, yeah, because it's the right thing to do. You cannot just send any figures like that, guys. But again, I'm saying all of this, yeah, stage 1, if it's done properly, stage 3, the schedule will be easy, yeah, because you just tidy in things and put things up. Stage number 4, the taxation, think about it, guys. Yes, and there's so much, importance that I placed in stage number 1. Yes, that you guys, by now you would know, that for me, yes, number 1 is crucial. Yes, stage 1 is crucial. When it comes to tax, we're doing a client account right now. Yes, where stage 1 is all over the place. Yes, to put it mildly. Yes, okay. Now, yes, my colleagues that I'm working with now, they see the figures, going like this. Yeah, the profit is changing like this as adjustments are being made. And I'm saying, look, yeah, here is where the taxation issue is. This is a profit-making company. Yes, we have posted transaction in stage number 1. Yeah, and we have not paid too much attention to the way the transactions have been posted. Now, if we use that information to produce the accounts in stage number 3, and then we prepare the accounts, we prepare the taxation stage number 4, this client tax position is not going to be correct. Yes, it's not. Yeah. So we either going to over, tax this client or under tax this client. And in which case, if revenue comes and they do an investigation, then we've got a problem. Yes, because we told the client that this, the accounts have been done, and here is the tax you have to pay. And then we know that number 1 has not been done properly. So if number 1 has not been done properly, so number 4, the tax is not going to be correct. So it's so, so important, guys. Yes. And you can say, well, it doesn't make much of a difference, but it does. Take, for example, here. Yeah, stage number 1, yeah, this company is a limited company and is registered for VAT. You are posting transactions there and you don't understand, how the VAT system works. An expenditure or payment or income, yeah, that attracts or don't attract VAT, you miss, that. What do you think is going to happen? Yes, to the taxation there. Yeah, the tax is going to be wrong. The corporate tax is going to be wrong. Yeah, for that company. Yes, because if that company there, yeah, an invoice, which was, say, for example, yes, you have to pay, what you call it now, VAT on an invoice, and you did not classify that VAT properly in stage number 1. Say, for example, there was an invoice there which says VAT 20%, and then you missed that, when you apply in your VAT, you say, well, hold on, I don't know, I've not seen the invoice, but I can see a payment going to the supplier, so I post it to the expense, and say, hey, look, that expenditure, there's no VAT because, you don't know whether that payment is got, invoice or proper documentation. So you just post it from the bank. So you post it. What you think is going to happen to the profit? Yeah, that profit is going to be wrong. If that profit is wrong, your corporation tax in stage number 4 is going to be not correct. It's going to be wrong. Yes. So you can see stage number 4, yes, it's not when you get to that, it's where you're going to begin to now worry about whether the transactions, have been posted correctly or not. Yeah. So number 1, guys, we got to focus on number 1 to make sure that when we're posting transactions, are fit for purpose. Yes. Another example, yes, HMRC, for all, you say HMRC, they're difficult, this and that. But really, let's be honest, we see things, ourselves, if we want to be honest, yeah, whereby businesses, are out there, spending money, and then they're not accounting for things properly. Yeah, the paperwork, the supporting documentation is not there. Yes, particularly for limited companies where you got maybe 1 or 2 directors running the business. So you got the company, the business activity, and the personal activities all mixed up. I'm not saying it's only for small companies, but it's widespread for even big businesses. Yeah, it's only when you get the segregation of responsibility, when you got people who are actually, the shareholders or those who are the directors are not involved in the operation, then you begin to get, a little bit of order. Yes. But, if the people who are the directors are involved in the business, then I'm telling you that order, seriously, however disciplined they are, that order is going to be questioned. Yeah. So we're going to mix business expense, with, personal or private expense. So we need to be aware of that. So when we are posting in stage number 1, yes, we need to remember this. This business, yeah, is owned by 1 or 2 people who are involved in the operation of this business. So the transactions that I'm going to be capturing, recording, analyzing, reconciling, yeah, I need to have that, up there. Oh, there's a possibility that they might mix these expenses. They might, incur, use the business account to spend for private, or vice versa. They can use their private money and spend for the business. So we need to capture that. And the classic one there is, whereby they spend money from their private money, yeah, for the business. And then what happens? That is not recorded in stage number 1. What you think is going to happen for tax? Yes, the profit is going to go up because the expenses is less. They have spent on their own personal account, yeah, for the business, but the business has not recorded that. Yes, in stage number 1. So what happens? It shows more profit, and then what happens? If more profit, more tax. So you go back to the directors and say, no, sorry, you're going to pay more tax. And that's not fair, let's be honest, guys. Yeah, that's not fair. Yeah, on these guys who are actually going their blood and sweat, start to run the business, yes, and they're doing all sorts of things to keep things going, and we, the accountants, come in there, yes, and we do this kind of not fit for purpose way of doing things. Yeah, so it's so important, stage number 1, to get the background information about the business. Yes, who is involved, yeah, in the business, how these people who run this business, how their mindset, how they are thinking, how they are operating. Yes, it's so important. It's not only about the figures, guys. Yes, it's beyond those numbers. Because if we do, yes, we'll advise these guys about the tax. Yes, it's not about just saying to the guys, the directors, those who are charged with, responsibility for governing that business, to say, well, here's your tax. I hear that so many times, oh, well, this is the tax that you have to pay. Sorry, guys. Yes, I don't think that's fair. If we are really true advisors and partners, with these businesses, yes, you need to be able to now say, no, sorry, I've done everything I can to be able to minimize your tax exposure. And this is what makes it proper accountant and advisor. Okay, we still have responsibility to the state, though. Remember this. Yes, We cannot just go down and just reduce the tax, and then, because our clients are paying us. No, sorry, because again, we'll get into trouble, because with the regulators, we are there as unpaid tax collectors. Remember this, yes? So we are there, yes, to protect the interests of the government as well. So we need to be able to balance it, yeah? But to balance it, you cannot leave it too late. You cannot just wait until you get to stage number 4 for you to do it. It starts with stage number 1. Yes, in the budget, it starts with that. When you're posting the transactions, it starts with that. Yeah. And I'm telling you, if we do this job properly, yeah, you can see I'm emphasizing stage number 1. It makes life so much easier. Stage number 4 would be so easy. Yes. And how many clients, yes, I'm telling you, are so stressed, the high blood pressure. Yeah, when they see, a letter coming from HMRC, that brown envelope, and you get that marker there that says HMRC. Yes, I'm telling you, yes, so many people, the high blood pressure rate because of that. I'm telling you, yeah. For us, we're used to it now. We see those letters coming through. We say, okay, well, we can pick up the phone and talk to HMRC and say, well, we're talking on behalf of our client. We got authority to do it. Yes, all that is good. But let's be honest. Yes, we need to protect the interests, of our clients. And to do that, I'm telling you guys, it starts with stage number 1. Yes, number 1, to make sure their accounting records. Yes, when we are capturing data, when we're recording data, when we're analyzing the data, when we're reconciling the data, yes, we are really thinking of stage number 4. Yes, what is the tax position going to look like? If I mispost this transaction, yes, what implication would it have for the tax? If we begin to ask that question, I'm telling you guys, it will help us. This transaction here that I see in the bank, if I post this incorrectly, what implication will it have for my taxation? Yes. What implication would it have for my statutory accounts? Yes. When it's filed in stage number 6 and it goes out there in the public, yes, and the public domain, yes, people are now relying on that information to make what you make business decision or investment decision. Yes. What impact would it have? Yes. So when you're posting this transaction, stage number 1, you question yourself. I'm telling you, it will help us. Number 5, reporting. Well, this is our best bit. We like auditing, we are a firm of auditors. I'm an auditor myself. Yes. Okay. So, and I look at this, over and over and over. And then I say to myself, well, as an audit, yeah, for an auditor, yeah, when you're actually doing an audit, I'm standing stage number 5, yes, and I'm looking back. Where am I looking at? I'm looking at stage number 1, yes. In particular, stage number 1. Why am I doing that? I am saying this is where it starts, where all the information, yeah, the data have been captured, have been recorded, the analysis and reconciliation. This is the systems that exist, yes, which is now being used to prepare what? Stage number 3, the statutory accounts. That's what the auditor is doing. He's standing in stage number 5, is looking back and saying, I want to look at stage number 1 and I want to look at stage number 3. But it starts first with stage number 3. It starts with stage number 1. It says, I want to look at the system first. I want to satisfy myself that the system that existed to capture the data, record that data, analyze the data, reconcile the data is fit for purpose. That's what he's saying. Yes. If that is good enough, he says, oh, okay, now I can rely on this, but it means that probably I can reduce, or say, well, the test that I'm going to do or the financial statement now, yeah, maybe I can reduce it a little bit, or I can take some comfort, the fact that stage number 1 is good. But if stage number 1 is not good, the systems, are all over the place. They're not talking, duplication, no segregation of duty, no budget, nothing there, all over the place, where then the auditor is going to say, well, hold on. we got a system, we got a situation here. Yeah, and this system is now what has recorded that financial data that's being used to prepare the statutory accounts that I am going to audit. Okay. You can see where the auditor now say, well, no, sorry, I have to do more work. Yes. So the sample size now goes up. Yeah, because this is a very risky environment for the auditor. Yes. So number one, guys, I'm saying, guys, think about it. Number one. Yeah, it's so important that we focus on number one. Yes. Because if we do all the other stages, they're all going to now fall into place much, much easier. Stage number 6, where we file accounts, with the authorities, those accounts are going to be okay. Even if there's a query, HMRC were to query, a set of accounts, guess what? We got so much confidence, in what we do. So as they write to us, we can write to them, immediately. We can give them our schedules that we produce in stage number 3. We can give them our management account that we produce in stage number 2. We can give them, access, to our accounting system that we have in stage number 1. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is what you call boldness, man. Yes. Accountability, transparency, and then peace of mind. You can go to bed and sleep, knowing that you've done your best. Yes, guys. But when stage 1 is not good, my friend, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you take this to bed. I'm telling you, because we all have conscience. I'm telling you, we have. As human beings, you have not done a good job. I'm telling you, you know that. Yeah? And you take that to bed, I'm telling you, you get some weird dreams, that you do. You dream some dreams, I'm telling you, oh my goodness. So, well, I don't know where this dream has come from, but hey, yeah, it's stage number 1. Yes, you have posted and reconciled things, without, having any concern, show any, regard, for what you were doing. Yes. Well, please, I'm saying to you guys, stop. If you're doing that, stop. Yes. Think twice. Yes. You want to go to bed, and then sleep, and sleep, and then say, well, I've done today's job, tomorrow is a new day. Yeah. It's a continuous learning, though. Yes, I'm saying to you guys, yes, it's continuous learning. But I'm just saying, yeah, master this, guys. Yes, master this Moracle Accountancy Formula. Because for me, as I said to you guys, it brings some kind of order. Yeah, even in heaven, there's order in heaven. Yes. Yeah. Wherever you go, I'm telling you, if you master this, it gives you some order. And when you have order, there's peace of mind. Yes. But when there is, chaos, sorry, yeah, what happens? Yeah. So this Moracle Accountancy Formula, it brings order in the house. Yes. The thought process. Yeah. Wherever you are, yeah, make sure number 1, yeah, it's done. If you're not doing it, just review it. Yeah. Just see, what people are doing. Are they actually doing like what we say here? Yeah. That month-end procedure. Yes, if they're doing number 1, that month-end procedure, are they doing it? Yes. If they're doing it, have they, got a separate somebody reviewing it? Yes, and then somebody signing off month after month. If we do that religiously, stage 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, it's a doddle. Yeah. All right. I'll stop. Yes. So far for today. Yes, and quick question, if there is any 1 or 2 questions. Yes, and I'm happy to take them. Yes, but thank you again for listening.
Thank you, Marley.
Yes, thank you. I'm just looking at the chart. If there's any stuff there for me, no, there's no